Alright, howdy, welcome back. Alright, why is that? Okay. Alright. Once upon a time, there lived an odd little witch in an odd little house. She spent most of her days tending to her odd little garden and resting in her odd little chair. On this day, however, her sleep is interrupted by an odd little noise. Bah! Who's there? Get up. Click or use F to interact. You devil! How dare you wake a young lady from her beauty sleep? Yeah! Shoo! Shoo! Get out of my house, you mindless beast! You're making a mess. With a swift kick in the rump, you boot the goat through the front door. When did this place get so cluttered? I could have sworn I swept the hearth just yesterday. First thing first. My old grimoire must be around here somewhere. So, I guess we gotta look for the grimoire. I want to interact with the chest. Okay, I guess I can't do that. Find the grimoire. Like Streamlabs is acting up. Oh. Aha, here it is. It's lighter than I recall. Your grimoire contains all of your craftable recipes. You can open it at any time by pressing H. Open your grimoire. Mending poultice. A speckled herbal paste that heals aches and pains, heals depleted hearts. Okay, but we need ingredients. All my recipes are missing. That damnable creature has chewed up all the pages of my book. Where's my belt? I'll need it to carry my things if I'm to go confront the beast. I must have left it in that trunk over there. Okay. I don't see a belt. Oh, braided belt. We're going to take all this stuff. Oof, my poor back. How long was I napping for? A good dose of medicine ought to soothe these aching bones before I head outside. At least I still have the recipe for my mending poultice. I have to collect the ingredients. What were the ingredients again? Okay. So this and those mushrooms. I think it said 2 of each. Oh, well, 2 of... Use the mending poultice to heal. Step outside into a humid marsh and immediately stub your toe on a twisted root. Ouch. Close your eyes for a wink, and the next thing you know, the whole yard's gone to the weeds. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear braying through the dense bramble. Where'd that cross-eyed Billy get to? He could at least put these gnashers to good use on this lawn. Press tab to open your map and get a better look at your surroundings. zoom in. Okay. You can zoom out. Alright. Oh! Oh! It's really hard to control the map. Find the goat in your yard. Collect these things that I may need. Some shears will cut these cleanly. Okay, so how far can... Okay, it looks like that's as far as I can go right now this way. The goat's probably over here somewhere. Oh, yeah, there's the goat. Bah! Is that all you've got to say for yourself? Bah! Ow! The goat coughs up a disgusting hairball. Ah, yes. Hello. Hello? Can you hear me now? Apologies. It's been so long since I've used a mortal vessel. Yuck. There's dirt in this mouth. Pih, pih. You can talk? Of course I can talk. Has your mind become so filled with cobwebs that you've forgotten your old friend? You wound me, madam. It's good to see you up and about. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever awaken. Though I suppose time flows strangely in this place. Anyway, I've come to collect. Do you have the amount we agreed upon? Amount? Amount of what? Oh dear, if you really don't remember, we should go over the contract details again. Down there. The goat nods its head towards the ancient stone gateway looming nearby. And just how am I supposed to get through that solid rock? You're the one who sealed it last. Take a closer look and I'm sure it will come back to you. Open your witch's eye with G to inspect objects and creatures and discover their weaknesses. So this is what we have to do. So, G. Unveiling powder. A sprinkling of this dust will reveal hidden mysteries. Okay. Don't underestimate your senses, my dear. You may be old, but you can see things others cannot. Hidden weaknesses lying below the surface. Ah, I can see it now. There are shallow runes etched onto the surface of the stone, but they are too faint for me to read. A powder unveiling ought to do the trick. If you hadn't made a snack of my book, I wouldn't have to retranscribe my recipes. I shall not be held liable for any losses or inconveniences incurred as a result of abyssal possession. By inspecting objects and creatures, you can learn new recipes to craft in your grimoire. Oh, okay, so we got the recipe now. Okay. Alright. I want, so G. Alright, doesn't look like anything else is. Did not work. You smear a handful of the glowing powder onto the runes of the doorway. A cool blue light emanates from the glyphs and envelops the entrance in its aura. You squint, attempting to discern the meaning of the letters. They appear to be in some obscure runic alphabet. What gibberish is this? It looks like it was carved by a frightened hen. It must be written in the umbral tongue. Allow me to translate. The goat steps up to the doorway and pauses. Well, what does it say? The goat swings its shaggy head towards you. Dark, matted wool obscures the creature's beady eyes. I cannot see. Unbelievable. What help you are, then. I didn't come here to help. I came to collect. Now do something about this mop of hair, would you? Fine, fine. I think I have some rusty old shears down in the garden. Alright. To the garden! Also, is there any other things I can collect? Is this the garden? Okay, you can use WASD to move too. That's much easier than clicking. Can you use a controller? Let's try that first. With much protesting and a nicked ear, you shear away clumps of dirty hair from the goat's eyes. Ah, much better. Oh my, were you always this grotesque? Or is my memory failing me as well? Watch your tongue, or I'll give it a good snip too. Now can you read the runes or not? Yes. A space beneath, she sleeps alone. Tokens given up to the unknown. Fires of four shall unroot the stone. Braziers burn and await the crone. Crone? Who's it calling a crone? And what are these tokens I'm to burn? Perhaps you ought to take a closer look at the braziers. So these. So I need frog slime. Alright, so. Dog hair, bird feather, frog slime, and a shiny stone. I don't suppose you swallowed up any of those things while I was asleep? I don't think so, but feel free to sift through this creature's leavings if you want to be completely sure. However, there's a whole world outside this little swamp. You know. See that gateway over there? The one with the lovely green flame? The goat motions to the far side of your yard. I guess a brisk walk in the woods would do these creaky joints some good. Too much time indoors is bad for the humors. Yeah, it's much easier with the controller than it was with the mouse and keyboard. Before we go anywhere, there were some other things I wanted to... How do I use this here? Oh yeah, this is... There we go. Yeah, this is as far as I can go this way. Snipping and tearing, your shears make short work of the bramble. Is that the gateway? Yeah, because there's just one. Yeah. Alright. Into the darkness. You cut your way through the remaining vines and suddenly step onto a cold stone dais. Time seems to flow backwards, or maybe it speeds forwards. An oppressive, star-filled void stretches as far as you can see. There is no wind or sound in this void. A warm fall breeze and the chirping of birds seizes your attention. A doorway. It's her seat. Okay, so it looks like I unlock these things as the game goes. To the forest. have to check something. It doesn't look like... Okay, I don't know what's going on with my Streamlabs, but there is audio, so I don't know why it's not showing up on Streamlabs itself. Alright. I have a twig. Twig. Dog hair crackling, shiny stone. Hatchet? I don't have a hatchet. Boy, lady, what's with that great stinking pot on your head? I would ask the same about all those stinking frogs in your trousers. Aw, you're just jealous. The boy fumbles between trying to wrangle all his frogs and swiping ineffectually at wayward fireflies with a shoddy-looking bug nest. Juggling a little more than you can handle, eh? What exactly are you hoping to accomplish, flailing about like that? Are you daft? Me frogs are hungry, so I gotta catch some of these fireflies to feed them. He takes another wild swing, missing his target entirely. Why don't you let me take a few of those frogs off your hands for a moment? That would let you swing that net properly. Oh, I see how it is. You're after my precious prizes. Well, how about I give you the net and you catch me some fireflies? Then maybe I'll think about trading you one of my froggies. Well. Oops. There we go. Oh! I don't think that was a firefly I caught. Alrighty. I think that was 5. Well, these hoppers aren't going to stick around with empty bellies. The faster you catch those fireflies, the faster we can eat. I mean the frogs can eat. The boy shakes the jar of randomly captured insects like pennies in a piggy bank. Oh, these are nice and juicy. The lads are gonna feast tonight. Now, about our deal. You agreed to trade me one of your pets there. Ha ha ha, what deal? I don't remember making no deal. A frog squirms out of the boy's overalls and plops down by his feet with a wet slap. Dang it, there goes Slippery Pete. He takes a clumsy swipe at the amphibian, but the creature squeezes out of his grasp and bounces into the underbrush. Aw shucks, I never liked him anyways. If you can catch him, he's all yours. Alrighty. I need a shiny stone. What was that? Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, is this a shiny rock? Nope, that's a twig. So I think for some of this I might have to... can I catch the bird? Nope, that didn't work. Hey, you there. Give me a hand, would you? With what? You seem to have everything under control. These stumps aren't going anywhere. My darn useless son was supposed to help me, but he's wandered off again. Probably to go bother frogs and eat bugs or some Some such nonsense. Anyway, I need help clearing away some of these dead logs. It's late in the season and the wood has started to rot. Just be careful of the purple mushrooms that sometimes grow inside. They'll make you powerful sleepy if you breathe in the spores. As much as I do love poisonous fungi, I'm not much of a lumberjack. Nonsense. Anyone can experience the joys of splitting a fine stump. Here, my boy won't be missing his hatchet. I'll take the nice hatchet. Alright, so I cannot catch the birds with, what did I need for this? Trowel. Yeah, so I cannot catch the birds with the net. Let's go back and clear the... Oh, there's another one. I think that was everything over here. Oh, there's someone here. Oh, okay, the shiny rock has green on it. Let's try to go this way. Flower petals. Stylized image to flatter the self-proclaimed ruler of this region. Commissioned by him, of course, and promptly forgotten. How do I catch the birds? Because it looks like... So for them, I just need the catching net. I don't know what the purpose of catching them is. Oh! Fairy dust! Where'd the birds go? I need to use my witch eye on the birds to try to figure out what I need to do to... There it goes. This game hurts my eyes. I need the snap trap, which I don't know how to do yet. Aw, man. Aw, jeez. I don't know about this. You tap the man's shoulders and he nearly tumbles headfirst into the well. Aw, what's the matter with you? I could have fallen in. Then perhaps you shouldn't be leaning over the edge like some wobbly stork. What's so interesting down this well anyways? Well, my grandpappy used to tell me that people drop all sorts of treasures down there, just waiting for someone to dig it up. Got myself a trowel, and I thought I'd give it a go. But the rope's out, and it looks awful dark and damp. I get goosebumps just thinking about all the ghoulies that might be lurking down there in the shadows. Ever consider that those ghoulies might get goosebumps thinking about you lurking up here in the sunlight? No, not really. Not sure if that makes me feel any better about them. Actually, maybe the business of treasure hunting isn't for me after all. I'm also going to raise this a little. Yeah. Here, why don't you take my trowel? I don't think I'll be needing it. You go down into the well and see those ghoulies yourself. I'll take it. This old well is deep and dark. You might be able to climb down into it, but the rope has long since rotted away. You toss a length of strong homemade rope down into darkness. It seems like it should support you without much fuss. Actually, before we do that... Before we do that, we're gonna go back to the guy who gave us the hatchet. I don't know what that is, but we got campfire embers. Yeah. I'm not close enough. Alrighty. Oh yeah, so let's go. Well, I don't want to go into the well yet because that's a new area. We haven't finished exploring. Evening, ma'am. Come to check on the pottery? I'm afraid I just fired the kilns up, so there'll be a while still. Pottery? Bah, I was just admiring that fine canine over there. You point to a scraggly-looking mutt patrolling the yard. May I give her a petting? Oh, you can try, but I wouldn't if you value your fingers. She's a touch bitey today and doesn't much like people going near the ovens. I have a way with animals. Surely I can find something to calm her down. Soporific morsel? Oh, I just stole the pots. Wrong thing. Oh, it's a soot sprite. Oh, okay. So the dog will bite you. Gotcha. Alright, so for the dog I need the morsel. I don't remember what the morsel was. The woman spins around in her heels so quickly she nearly hits you with her spyglass. Ah, you startled me. Can't you see I'm busy with my scientific research? Research? What is it you're looking for with that contraption? Why, the famed indigo-tuft forest lark. They're said to be native to this forest, and this forest only. Have you seen one, perchance? You glance upwards at the small blue bird perched atop the oblivious woman's hat. I haven't, sorry. A shame. Well, it's never too late to open one's eye to the wonders of the natural world. You never know what you'll discover. She pointed at a nearby woodland critter, stuffing its cheeks with seeds. Take that squirrel, for example. Spend a few minutes watching its behavior, and you'll learn everything you need to know about it. Observation is key. Now, if you don't mind, I wouldn't want to miss making an exciting new discovery. The blue bird glances vacantly at you before pooping on the brim of the woman's hat. How nice it would be if I could just catch the bird. But no. That's into another area. I need like the tasty morsel. How do I get to my grimoires? Okay, so I need. I have that. So now I have that. Cool. So perfect potion. I needed this for something. Alright. Alright, so this is what I need to capture the bird. Oh, okay. Oops. It kills it! No! I didn't want to kill it! Oh, that was... Oh. That means it's gonna do the same thing to the squirrel. Back away for a moment. What did I need for the dog again? The meaty morsel and the shears. No, I needed... Darn it. The soporific morsel and the shears. Okay. So, I need this. I don't know what that middle thing is yet. So, forest. Okay, forest, well, village square are fields and the forest. Okay. So, for that, I'll probably do the well. I don't need that. I don't think I need to capture a squirrel right now. Alright. We are going to go into the well, though. So that's where I can get one of those. Need a trowel. Oh, he did say there was stuff down here. Oops. I'll let the frogs go. I got the slime I needed. I don't need to keep killing frogs. I need an empty jar. I have an empty jar. Did I need 1 or 2? 1. Alright, is there anything else I can collect while we're down here? Locked. Unknown. Okay. Hey, I got the shiny stone. Oh, something's hiding in there. I think that's everything. To the surface. Okay. What did I? Oh yeah. I need to make this so that I can make this. Okay. How do I... Oh, inventory. I'm going to have to swap out that. Frog slime, blue feather, shiny stone, and dog hair. That's all I need for those braziers. I should head back home now. Wait a minute. That's into the decay. What we want is the path back home. Collect as many of those as I can because those are for the heat. Oh. Is it into the... Maybe. Okay, yeah. So the decay is the in-between. Brazier awaits an offering. You drop the stone into the basin with a resounding chiming sound. Fractures trace across the pebble before it cracks open and a cold green light swallows it within its flame. The brazier awaits an offering. You gently squeeze the globs of wet slime from your satchel into the basin. The mucus bubbles and pops before cold flames reduce it to fine, odorless ash. The brazier awaits an offering. The dog hair takes a moment to fall from your fingers, fluttering down into the basin, one by one. The fur bristles into foul-smelling coils before erupting with a cold green flame. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. The brazier awaits an offering. Blue feather. A strong force pulls the feather down into the large basin like a magnet. It bursts into a bright flash of light as cold flames engulf its essence. The emerald flames of the braziers play strange shadows across the stone doorway. You watch as fingers of shadow crawl up the rock face and crack open the solid granite like stale bread. The stone crumbles away into darkness, revealing a yawning stairway descending down into the cold earth. After you, madam. Where is this goat taking me? Sleeping maiden. A beautiful young woman seems to be fast asleep inside a delicate glass coffin. Encased inside a gilded crystal coffin lies the body of a young woman. Though she sleeps in an enchanted slumber, her ageless features express a deep sadness. The sound of cloven hooves echo against the marble floor as the goat comes to your side. Quite something, isn't she? Do you remember bringing her to me? I brought her to you? Why? Who is she? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is you brought her lifeless form to my doorstep and begged me to save her soul. Save her from what? And why is she asleep? Why? From the 12 wicked souls whom you said wronged her in life. Villains who deceived her and cheated her and broke her spirit. And as we agreed, here she will sleep until our contract is fulfilled, until you bring me those 12 wicked souls. What? I remember no such contract. Our pact is binding, regardless of what you do or do not remember. At the goat's words, you feel something hard and dark locked away in the depths of your heart. It speaks the truth. And just why should I do your bidding? Seems like a lot of bothersome trouble to me. What do I care about some sleeping beauty? Bring me the 12 souls, and I will release the sleeping maiden from her slumber. Our agreement will be fulfilled. Who knows? In time, you may even remember why you brought her to me in the first place. Or, you can simply return to the comfort of your little hovel, where you will waste away until the weeds grow so thick that not even your shears will be able to cut you free. And your mind will stay as empty as that grimoire of yours. But it is a big decision to make so hastily. Why don't you sleep on it? A heavy weight fills your marrow. Your eyelids flutter, barely able to stay open. What have you done to me? I can't stay awake. Start the cauldron. Good morning. I trust you've made up your mind. Will you collect the souls I've asked for, or would you prefer to stay stuck in this festering swamp? Alright. No need to get your horns in a twist. I'll do as you ask. You haven't given me much choice. Splendid! As it happens, I can already sense the first 4 souls we seek. 2 are in the forest, another in the swamp to the north, and the last in the fields to the south. Could you be more specific? Near a shapely stump? Perhaps inside a tree with a face? By an overgrown mushroom grove? What do I look like? A compass? Go out there and look for yourself. New chapter. The Sleeping Maiden. What's this? Okay. Was it autosave? Okay, it autosaves. Alrighty. On that note, though, I think we're gonna end it here for tonight. I'm enjoying this game so far. I'll probably do a second. I'll probably do some. I'll probably play it some more. But yeah. Until next time. Bye bye.